Good morning. My name is David Salan. I'm the athletic trainer going into my 27th year at Ewing High School in Ewing, New Jersey. I'm also a member of the Corey Stringer Institute Medical and Science Advisory Board and the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association Sports Medicine Advisory Committee, otherwise known as the SMAC. I come here today to review the role of secondary school athletic trainers getting policies adopted and the challenges in which they may face. In June of 2009, the heat acclimatization guidelines came out, and we introduced them to the public. As with attempts at making any new policy changes, there was pushback by coaches and old school parents throughout the state of New Jersey. However, after 2 years of my delivering formal presentations to the state SMAC, New Jersey adopted these heat acclimatization guidelines, and they did so in May of 2011. When we look at the timeline, it was a 2-year process. A 2-year process to make a policy change that required no funding. And that is a prime example of the challenges that we face with this. Secondary school athletic trainers have a responsibility to maintain a safe and safe environment for student athletes. With this in mind, I ask that my colleagues review the information presented this morning, highlight the areas that your state is deficient, and request an invitation to present best practices to your state association and your state SMAC meetings. Don't only present the deficiencies, but also present solutions to fill these voids. Let's face it, when playing sports, we all want to win. But when parents sign that consent form to allow their son or daughter to play sports, they expect the athletic trainer, the high school, and the state association to ensure that the health and safety is held at the highest regard. For this reason, it is important that these three groups work together and understand their role in providing the safest environment for our student athletes. The state association creates the policies, the high school implements the policies, and the athletic trainer ensures that they're enforced. I understand that it's difficult to be an army of one, so I'm asking all secondary school athletic trainers to go to the grassroots level. Educate your athletes, your parents, your coaches, and your administrators. Ask them for their help and support in changing state policy. Get your state legislators involved. Just last week, Senator Patrick Duignan from New Jersey held a press conference and stressed the importance of having a heat acclimatization program to decrease the risk of exertional heat stroke. In addition, during that press conference, he also added the importance of using the wet bulb globe temperature as a standard measure in guiding your practices in a safe and in a hot environment. So, I ask athletic trainers out there to be persistent. Be persistent as we move toward our goal. Request invitations to speak at state athletic associations and SMAC meetings. I once had someone from the media approach me and say that we have close to 8 million student athletes in the country participating every year. If one dies, that's not a bad ratio. Well, mathematically speaking, you're probably right. But I'll tell you what, it isn't bad unless that one happens to be your son or daughter. Try explaining that rationale to the parent who drops their son or daughter off at practice in the morning, unknowing that they'll never see them again. So, beginning today, to secondary school athletic trainers, I charge you with doing your part in changing state policy. You can do it. We're in the trenches. It begins with you. To paraphrase Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see. It must start here, and it must start now. Thank you.